I know it is freezing cold, so thank you for listening to a couple of words to help our community. My name is Lauren Harris. I am one of the nurses who is on strike. I work at Geisinger South in the emergency department. So I'd like to give a little extra shout out to any of my Geisinger South nurses. So, as we know, change is needed for our local nurses in our community. We want them to know, though, that we are fighting for them. We are fighting for everybody who exists in this county to try to get you guys have the best quality of care that is possible. We deserve that in Luzerne County.
I heard about this today and I wanted to come out and share some of this energy with you all. So I just can't understand why it's not simple to someone that nurses need to feel valued, they need to get a fair wage, and why in hell someone would have to pay almost $800 a month for a family plan for health care when they work in the healthcare energy. Can somebody help me understand that? I was being briefed on this as I was driving up from Harrisburg, and I'm like, this just sounds insane. You can't make this up. It sounds like a movie or something. But it's not a movie, and it's what you guys have been dealing with day in and day out. And that's what we're here to bring attention to.
Like all nurses, I'm on the front line of healthcare for our community as a med-surg nurse. Why am I on strike? Why are all Geisinger Rising RNs on strike? Because our hospital is facing significant problems that hinder us as nurses from providing the highest quality of care to our patients. And addressing these issues is critical to ensuring we can meet healthcare needs of our community. We are here tonight to highlight the concerning financial decisions made by Geisinger Rising and the impact of their investment choices. It is crucial that we examine how these decisions affect us as registered nurses and the community that we serve. Last week, Geisinger Rising wasted $5 million on out-of-town nurses to replace us after forcing us to strike. These resources and money could have been better allocated to support us, the loyal members of our Geisinger Rising family. We are here to shine a light on Geisinger Rising's terrible financial choices, including spending $900 million on new construction projects. How will we staff these new buildings if we can't recruit and retain local nurses now? Kaiser Permanente created a new entity called Rising to acquire a myriad of hospitals. Rather than investing in their own nurses, who are the heart of the healthcare community, the CEO is paid a salary of over $7 million annually. Again, we are here to shine a light on Geisinger Rising's terrible choice to invest every day in temporary contract nurses, compensating them more than double what we all make, 401k benefits, and cheaper healthcare premiums. Boo! It is unacceptable that we, as the loyal nurses of our hospital, who ensure the highest quality of care to our community, are neglected and endure these injustices, so Geisinger Rising can fund the new construction projects and temporary contracted nurses. All this while we remain understaffed, receive patients with higher acuity than ever, and have increasing workload with little to no help daily. We have gathered here because Geisinger Rising and our parent company Kaiser have chosen not to compensate their own nurses adequately, leading to a staffing crisis in our hospitals. We are all here to demand change that will ensure healthy nurses are available to provide the best care possible, which in return helps us to keep our patients healthy. We must protect the health and well-being of our nurses. How can we put our patients first if we put our nurses last?
I am 26 years old and already thousands of dollars in debt to Geisinger due to the company's insurance not covering the providers I need for my Tourette syndrome or a procedure that I recently needed that was recommended by my provider. Meanwhile, Geisinger is their own insurer. Every day we deliver the best care possible to our community, yet our employer, which is also, like I said, our insurer, does not provide affordable health care to us, the caregivers. In what world does that make sense? Local nurses are invested in our community. We care about the quality of our health care. We're your friends, your neighbors, your family. Our family and friends are taken care of in these facilities in which we work for. We need to be able to be our best to provide our best care for our loved ones. It is so disturbing that Geisinger is paying nurses from out of town double what they pay us. Meanwhile, the turnover and vacancies at Geisinger is 3 times the national average, and that short staffing impacts our ability to deliver quality care to our community. A wise person once said that insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for the insanity to end. We're out here to send a message, so let me hear you guys repeat after me. Respect local nurses.
Respect local nurses. Respect local nurses. Respect local nurses. Respect local nurses. Respect local nurses.
Geisinger, are you listening? Can you hear us now? We're saying no more to corporate healthcare that puts profits over the needs of local nurses and local patients. We're saying no more to the status quo. And we're saying no more to Geisinger's broken staff approach, which created the 300 empty nursing positions in the first place. It's time to make local nurses and local needs the priority again. That's what this fight is about. Thank you, everyone, very much.
As healthcare workers, you deserve so much because the time and the energy you do caring for us and our loved ones every day. It is not time for the legislature to give up for what you do, but it's time for us to fight for you. And it's time that the Geisinger health system also recognizes the work that you do every day on behalf of us here in Luzerne County. And you deserve a fair contract with fair benefits. And we're not going to give up, are we? No! Because when we fight, we win! When we fight, we win! And win, we will.
I'm asking for unity from everybody out there to back these people who have worked so hard for the betterment, not only of their patients, but also their reputation for Geisinger. And they have totally disregarded that. Yes, I'm a little upset. Yes, because I, along with my colleagues, many times have complimented Geisinger over and over. We're proud of Geisinger, our own local hospital system that has grown so well. And now they have the audacity to disrespect the people that made them who they are. Are we going to stay together?
Yeah!
What is that word?
Unity!
What is it?
Unity!
Better!
Unity! Unity!
You guys are terrific. To the people from Geisinger, I ask on behalf of all the members of the House of Representatives, our Senate, our governor, do the right thing, please. Take care of these people. Be fair to them. Put them on the same status as the other nurses. And don't overcharge them for their health care. It takes a long time to build a quality reputation. And it only takes one bad contract, one bad situation to destroy the credibility. Are we coming together on this?
Yeah!
And we're inviting Geisinger. We're inviting the administration. We're inviting management to join us for the good of your patients, for the good of Northeastern PA, and for the good of the professionalism that we have here today. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
He happened to touch on the fact that we were purchased by Kaiser Permanente, and then they created Horizon Health. So we are lucky enough today that they gave us that money from the West Coast to invest in the East. But you know what? I don't think they expected the union presence that existed in this county.
I want you to know that the healthcare workers across the country are with you. I want you to know my union, SEIU UHW, represents Kaiser workers in California, and we have been in solidarity with you, and we're every step of the way. And don't we understand that we're all in this fight together, right?
Think about this. Luzerne County Community College's ranking in nursing, in the registered nursing profession, is in the top 15% of the United States. Not Wilkes-Barre, not Pennsylvania, but the United States. And I have had the honor for approximately 50 years to see so many of the citizens of this region come to Luzerne County Community College, develop the necessary skills and competencies to graduate and go out and work in our communities, where 80%, 4 out of 5 of our graduates remain right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Living in our communities, raising families, and giving back. It is time, as you are here tonight, to stand up. This entire community needs to stand up with you and represent and advocate for you. Because, ladies and gentlemen, and we just celebrated his day, one of my favorite quotes, the Reverend Martin Luther King, who said, "Our lives begin to end the moment we remain silent about things that matter." This matters. This matters not only for the noble profession that you are serving, it matters for the patients in the hospital. Who are the individuals that are at the bedside to provide the words of encouragement when someone is so desperate? Who is the one that provides that support? It is the registered nurses who graduate from our local colleges, from Kings and Wilkes and Misericordia and Luzerne County Community College. You know something? The great lesson of history in the United States of America is that the freedom that we cherish is sometimes what we have to fight for. Okay? And I think sometimes the evidence of power in the perception of people is that it's so overwhelming that it cannot be challenged and it cannot be defeated. But I can tell you with certainty, as a student of history, you will win this fight. You will.
So, we have upcoming bargaining in the hopes that Geisinger is willing to sit down at this table and hear what we've been fighting for. We're talking the 26th and the 27th, okay? So you guys know where we stand. The community knows where we stand. We have been open with Geisinger, we have been communicating with Geisinger, and there is a reason this is the first strike in Geisinger history. So, the next couple days are going to be interesting.
to picket hard.
Don't let up.
Do not
Don't
let
let
up.
up. No.
Let up.
No. When I say quality, you say care. Quality. Care. Quality. Care. When I say quality, you say care. Quality. Care. Quality. Care. When I say contract, you say now. Contract. Now. Contract. Now. Contract. Now. We said be fair to those who care.
Be fair to those who care.